So, I want to share my thoughts about addiction. So, I have ADHD, and if you understand the correlation between addiction and ADHD, I don't really have to say much. So, I've always enjoyed nicotine, getting drunk, Mary Jane, instant gratification, can't get enough. You might even say I'm a hedonist, to be honest. So, I think it's fair when people say that these things aren't necessarily the healthiest ways to cope. They can be cancer inducing. Alcohol is obviously not the best for your liver, obviously. But truth be told, it never really made sense to me whenever people would say, oh, you're doing these things because you're trying to escape reality. But when I examine life, almost or pretty much everything is legitimately just about escaping reality. And I don't know if anyone else understands this, but I'll try to explain it the best way I can. So it's never really deterred me, at least up until now, to stop a life of substances for good. So everyone talks about addicts like they need to find their own like inner sense of peace without having to rely on substances. So odds are you watching this, you're just an average person. And I am too, most likely, despite having narcissistic personality disorder and I want to be delusionally arrogant. So I'll be honest, I think my higher inclination towards substances comes from my cluster B emptiness. And one of my friends even described me as this idea in Buddhism called a hungry ghost. And honestly, I related to it quite a lot. But I still see people as addicts nonetheless, even if their ways of coping are way healthier. I still see other people as people who can't deal with how boring their reality is, just like mine. When we do things like watch a movie, watch a TV show, read a book, or play a video game, we're being simulated an environment that's way more engaging than our own actual boring reality. Like, even getting on TikTok, you're relying on random strangers to make stimulating enough content to interest you somehow. So, because a lot of our lives are so boring and mundane, we spend more time talking about other people who we deem are more interesting or, have like the time of day to like actually comment on because not much is happening in our own lives. We are not participants in a lot of the things that we actually talk about. So I've never failed to see life as anything more than escape, to be honest. Like, if you ask me, when you engage with life, you pretty much engage in escape because the reality of the situation is we're all just waiting to die.